Okay, so a very good evening to all, and I hope you all are doing great. So in today's class, we will discuss some grammar rules like present tense, has, have, had to, has to, have been, had been, and yes, has been. So these things we will discuss in today's class, and we will try to make sentences over it. Okay. So as we already know, has, have we use for present tense here, and it shows possession. Okay. So we use has. Firstly, I will tell you the where we use has and have and had. So we use has and have for possession and compulsion here. If I talk about the singular things like he, she, it, name, with this we use has, and I, you, we, they, it, with with this we use here have, and had we use singular, plural both. With had we use singular and plural both. It means I can also use I had, we had, they had. Okay, hope you have gotten. So yeah, so there are three types of sentence here. First is simple tense, we call it affirmative sentences. Second is negative sentences, and the third is interrogative sentences here. For example, I would say I have a book. So if I have to translate this sentence in negative way, in negative, so how would I say? I don't have a notebook. I will not directly say I have notebook. This is incorrect. I will use I do not have notebook. Yes. Yes. So so basically we already know, because we have used these things and we already know how we can speak English here. So we are very habitual of using has, have, and had. I am just giving you some tips like where we can use it. So has, have we use for present tense for showing a position and compulsion here. And if I talk about had, so we use had like as we have has and have. So in a past term we use here had. For example, if I would say I have a notebook, if I have to tell this sentence in negative, so I will say that I don't have a notebook here. And in interrogative I would say do I have a book. Hope you are getting. Am I able to explain you? Okay. So and has we also use for present tense, and with has we use he, she, it only, and the name of one person, not two person, only one person. He, she, it, name. And for example, in which also we have three types of sentences here: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. So if I talk about the structure of affirmative, so here we use subject plus has plus object. For example, she has a pen. And if I talk about negative, so firstly we use subject plus does not, or we can say does not plus have plus object here. For example, she doesn't have a pen. And if I talk about the interrogative, so here the structure of the interrogative sentences: does plus subject plus have plus object. For example, does she have a pen? So here hope you have gotten. And if I talk about the had, so had we use for past tenses, and we can use all the like singular and plural both the things we can use with had. Means I, you, we, they, you can use all the things with had. There is no rule for the had, we can say. So in which also we have a three types of sentences: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Okay. Drink water. Okay, so I was talking about had. So had we use for past. Basically, here we have three types of sentences: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Affirmative is simple sentence. We can say subject. The structure of this affirmative sentences is subject plus had plus object here. Okay, subject plus had plus object. For example, they had a car. Okay, and if I talk about negative, so here subject plus did not plus have plus object. For example, if I have to convert this sentence, they had a car. If I have to convert this sentence into a negative, so how will I convert? We are using had. They didn't have a car. So here I cannot use directly have. Okay, so basically we can use in simple sentences. Had we can use in just simple sentences like they had a car, we had a car, I had a car, or she had a car. But when we talk about the negative sentences, so here we directly we can't use directly here had. So for that we have a different structure as I have shared: subject plus did not plus have plus object. For example, they didn't have a car. And if I talk about the interrogative sentences, so here you have to use firstly did plus subject plus have plus object. Here you cannot use directly had. For example, they did they have a car. So here I translated three sentences. First is affirmative, they had a car. I'm using here had. And if I talk about negative, if I have to convert this sentence into a negative sentence, they didn't have a car here. So here I am not using directly had because it is grammatically wrong. And again in interrogative we have to use did they have a car. Here again I did not use had. So had we use only in simple sentences when we talk about the past. Hope you have gotten this also. So shall we make sentences over has, have and had? Shall we begin this? Okay, so we can start from Suman here. Yes, Suman. Yes, Suman, am I audible to you?
Only has and have, or whatever you explained.
Has, have, had.
Possible.
Okay. Okay, do you want some time for it? So we can. Okay, so this time, I would like to nominate Dev here. Dev, are you there?
No,
Okay.
no. Actually,
Yes,
I
ma'am.
was.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Yes, ma'am. Please.
you can start if you want to explain it, so you can explain again. And otherwise, if you want to make sentence over it to make us understand it in a better way, so you can do it. You can do that also.
Okay, so I have to make sentence of had, have, and has. Had, have, and has. So I think for has we can say she has a car. It show the ownership of her,
Yes.
or we can say like for have we can say yes. This is common. I have this. I have that. Like I have bike. This show my ownership.
Yes.
And
Bicycle.
I can you repeat your this sentence? Your mic is like your voice is not coming here. Okay. So he has shared two sentences here. I has a car. Sorry, he has a car, and I have a maybe he shared something. So here we are talking about it's has and have both shows possession. It means you have something. कुछ you have something, तुम्हारे पास कुछ होना चाहिए खुद का, as Dev has shared on ownership here. I have a car, so it means I am showing our ownership here. Okay, yes, Suman. Okay, after Suman, Prince, you can. Okay, yes, Suman, can you share
Yes,
with
yes.
us?
Has, as you shared, that has is used for singular things, right?
Yes,
So if I make the sentence like she she has a good dancer,
she has a good dancer. Yes, is it correct?
and have, for have, like as you said that have we are using for the plural things like he, she, it, no, it, I, we, you, they,
Yes,
right? So for have I made a sentence like I have a pen.
I have a pen. Yes,
For had we are using for past, right?
yes.
So for had I made a one sentence like I had lunch at noon.
I had lunch with you
At at noon.
at noon. I had a lunch at noon. Yes, is it also correct? Yes. Okay, but if you have to make the sentences, you are like you can try to make in negative also or interrogative also for using had only, because it is a tip
Only
using had.
only has had
Had, yes.
in negative. I had not a scooty earlier.
I had not scooty. It sounds wrong, I think. Anybody?
Okay.
As I have shared with you, like as I have shared with you all, in negative and interrogative, here we can't use directly had. We have to use. Okay, I am repeating again. For
Okay.
negative, I have shared the structure subject plus does not plus have plus object. Okay, so here we in negative or interrogative, here we can't use directly had. So we have to use firstly does not plus have, and in interrogative again same, like she has she uh, yes, sorry, they had a car. It is, I'm talking about the past. They had a car, उनके पास कार थी. And if I have to if I have to convert this sentence into a negative, so I will say this: they didn't have a car. So I will not say they had not a car. So it is sounds wrong. So
So
grammatically it is incorrect
no.
here.
What is the structure? Subject plus does not have, does
Subject,
not,
subject plus did not plus have plus object.
did not. Okay.
Yes, did not. So
For
here,
for negative sentence you
yeah,
shared this, no?
yes, yes.
And for interrogative sentence.
For interrogative, we have to use here did plus subject plus have plus object.
Okay.
Yes.
So for uh, negative sentence I made one sentence here like she did not have any job right now.
Yeah, she did not have any job right. It is also correct.
And okay, for interrogative, did she come office today?
Did she
Did
come?
she did she have come office today?
Yes. Now it is correct. Because in negative or interrogative we have to use, we don't did not have to use had directly, we have to use did not or either did and plus have. So this
Okay.
is a grammatically correction here. Yes, Prince. Yes, Prince, are you there? Or should I nominate anybody else? Okay. Yes, yes, Pushpa Di. Now it's your turn to make sentences.
Ma'am, what should I?
You have to make sentences over has, have, and had. Yes.
Okay. Uh, she has a beautiful dress,
Yes.
and I have a I have a good book.
I have a
A good book.
I have a good book.
Book. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
And had I had a big house.
I had a big house. Okay. If you have to convert this sentence into negative, you have shared I had a big house. Okay. It means
Yes, ma'am.
मेरे पास एक बहुत बड़ा मेरे पास बड़ा घर था. Okay. It is a
Yes, ma'am.
sentence. Now you have to convert this sentence into negative and interrogative also. How will you convert?
She didn't have a big house.
Earlier your sentence was I had a big house.
Yes, ma'am.
So you have to convert this into negative and then interrogative. I.
I
Yes.
I didn't have a big house.
Yes. Exactly.
And did he did I have a big house?
Yes. Did I have a big house? Now you are knowing the difference here because had we use it with simple sentences, but when we are talking about negative or interrogative, so here we have to apply this structure of the sentence.
Okay,
Did.
ma'am. Some it's confusing. So it's need
Okay.
practice. Yeah, it's need practice.
Yes, it's need practice, and we will in upcoming classes we will just discuss the topics so where you can do practice.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, Prince. Prince, you are not audible to us. Prince. Okay. Yes, Anita Di. Now it's your turn to make sentences over it. Anita Di, are you there? Okay. Anita Di, are you there? Okay. She's also not replying. Yes, Pooja. Now it's your turn to make sentence. Yes.
I have not eaten eaten the it.
I have not eaten it. Yes, it is correct.
I he has a phone.
He has a phone. Okay, it is also correct.
Uh,
Yes, go ahead.
he has not helped me.
He has not helped me. Okay, so here she have shared he has not helped me. Here she use third form of help. He has not helped me. So now we can say it is also correct here. He has not helped me because why? Because here we are not using the first form. Here we are using the third form. So it is also grammatically it is also correct. We can also say in this manner. He uh, he has not helped me. So okay, now you can please mute yourself. Please mute yourself. Yes, thank you. Pooja, can you? Yes, thank you. Yes, Anita Di. Sorry. Yes, Anita Di. And after that, Prince, okay?
Uh, uh, can you please tell me what's the going on?
Okay. I thought you were not there because I was calling you. So we are
Actually,
here.
my
Yes. Yes.
actually my phone battery is going to dead, so that's why I uh,
Okay. So
take some.
here we are discussing. We are making sentence over has, have, and had. Yes.
Okay.
This. So if you are ready, so you can share.
So has, have, or had.
Had.
So has or have. For has we can use for single person, and not single person, for third person, like he, she. Or have we can use for I, they, you, with
Yes.
I, they, or you. It is we can call that first person. So and had we can use for past. uh, just I will make sentence for has, like she has a car, or
Yes.
they have car. So it is difference between both. She has, it is singular person, and they have, it is for, we can use for uh, more than one, or we can say that for I or with you.
Yes.
So and for had, uh, she had a car but not now.
She had a car, but not now.
मीन्स उसके पास कार थी पर अब नहीं है.
Yes.
She had a car but not
Not
now.
now.
Or
Yes.
and and same sentence for we can use for have, like she have car. No,
Yes.
no, no, they had car but not
Yes.
now.
Yes.
So uh, I think that's it.
Okay, she had a car, but not now. Yeah, it is also like here we can say in many ways, as Pooja has shared. She had not she has not helped me. Here she used third form. So now grammatically it is also correct. We can also say like this. And she has not helped me. It is also correct, I think, or I am getting confused. But here,
No,
as
it's wrong. I think
how
it's wrong.
how
But
She has
after
not
has
helped
and
me.
have,
yes.
It is not correct sentence. She
after
has not
has and
helped me.
have, no, no. I'm saying after has and have, we also use verb third form. So it's correct.
Yes. Okay,
But
so
sentence is wrong. She has not helped me. It is wrong sentence.
he has not helped me. Okay, maybe I pronounce a different sentence here. Okay, okay. So yes,
You
Prince.
can,
Yes.
because it's a negative sentence. She didn't have helped me.
Yeah,
It
she.
is correct.
Yes, it is correct sentence.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm feeling like Anita they are scolding me. Yeah.
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Because you tell me that she has not helped me. It is
Yes.
Yes,
absolutely
yes.
wrong sentence.
Sentence is not correct.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you so much for correcting me here. Yes, Prince, you are not audible. Please unmute yourself firstly. Yes. You are not audible. Can you say something? Then we can get. Okay, so I think Prince is facing network issue because of the. Okay, Prince. So you can do one thing here. You can just listen the class. Okay, he left. So now we can move towards the second grammar rule, that is have to, has to, and had to. We have discussed already has, have, and had. Now we are going to discuss here have to, has to, and had to. So have to is also used for present, and it is shows compulsory action. Okay, with have to we can again say I, we, you, they. Yes, Prince. Prince, you are not audible to us, so you can just listen the class today if you are facing any kind of issue in your phone. Okay, so as I have shared, have to is used for present and it is shows compulsory action here. Okay, and we can use have to with I, we, you, they means plural things. Okay, so if I talk about the sentence structure of the affirmative sentences, subject plus have to plus base verb we can say here. For example, we have to study. So here we subject, have to is a helping verb, and verb is object here, or base verb we can say we have to study. And if I talk about negative, so the negative structure of this have to we can use it first subject plus don't have to plus base verb. Sorry, subject plus don't have to plus base verb. For example, we don't have to study. Okay, we don't have to study. And if I talk about interrogative here, so with interrogative firstly we use do plus subject plus have to plus base verb. For example, do we have to study? So here you can see the difference. In simple sentences we can use directly have to, but when it comes to negative and interrogative, firstly in negative, so firstly we have to use a subject, then don't have to. We can't directly use have to not. No, don't have to here. And if I talk about the interrogative, so firstly we have to use the question mark means to, and then subject, then have to, then base verb. As I said, we have to study, we don't have to study, do we have to study? So that is hope you are able to make the differences here in the sentences. So now we can make sentences over it here. And okay, so again we can start from this time Suraj. Suraj, are you there? If you are there, then please speak up. Otherwise, yes. No. Okay. Okay. So again, Suman, we can start from you.
Okay. So have to and has to I have to explain, right?
No, I have shared only have to. If you want, so I can also share right now has to or have to also. I shared only
Okay.
have about have to.
Only have to.
Yes.
So as you said that have to is used for present
Yes. And it
and
shows
for
compulsory
compulsory
action.
action.
Yes.
Like I have to finish my work today.
Yes.
And another one is before going to office, you have to wear your uniform.
Yes. And in if you have to translate this sentence is in negative or interrogative, then how will you?
I did not listen the structure. Could you please repeat?
Okay, I am repeating the structure again. For negative, we can use subject plus don't have to here. Like in
Subject
had,
plus
yes, remember that in had we were using didn't, not. So here we can use directly don't have for present. Don't have to,
don't have.
yes, plus
Okay.
verb. And in interrogative, we have to use firstly do, then subject, then plus have to, and then object.
For interrogative,
Yes, for interrogative, firstly do plus subject plus have to plus base verb, or we can say object directly.
okay, so I have to convert. I try to convert in a negatives. Like my
Okay.
sentence was, I have to finish my work today.
Yes, I have
So
to finish.
if I convert in to a negative sentence. So I don't have to finish my work today.
Today. Yes. Yeah, it is correct.
And
I don't have to
yeah,
finish my work today.
okay. And for interrogative, do I have to finish my work today?
Yes. Yes. So now we are struggling, like we can say, I am also, we are struggling to convert simple sentences into interrogative and negative because here the rule is changing. So
Yeah.
that is the reason here. Okay, well tried. Thank you so much, Suman. Yes, Pushpati.
What should I tell, ma'am?
You have to make a sentence over have using have to.
Have to. I have to make food.
I have to make food. Yeah, it is your
Yeah,
compulsory action.
yeah, it's a compulsory action. And negative. Should I make, ma'am, negative?
Yes, you can try to convert this sentence. I have to make food. I have to make food. So you can try to convert this sentence in negative and interrogative also.
I don't have to make food.
Yes, I don't have to make food.
Have, ma'am, I'm confused.
Okay, so you are correct in simple, we can say in affirmative and in negative. So if I talk about the interrogative, so firstly you have to use do plus subject plus have to plus base verb. As your sentence was, I have to make food. So you convert this, you have converted this in negative. I don't have to make food. And now you have to convert this sentence into interrogative. Do I have to make food?
Have. Yes, ma'am.
So this
Got it, ma'am.
is
Got it. Yes, ma'am.
okay. Yes, yes, Anita Di.
So, like we can use have for necessary action, like we have to go school or we have to go market. So this have to be we will use for necessary action
Yes.
and for important action. And if we will convert this sentence in interrogative, so for single person like I, so I will use interrogative. Do I have to do this, or do I have to go market, or do I have to do this work? So it is
Yes.
interrogative. And for negative, so for negative person, so negative sentence we can use for for me, like uh, no, I just share negative na
You have shared interrogative.
interrogative.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so this time for negative. So I don't, I do not do this thing because I am not able to make whatever, or I do not go market. It is also negative, and I do not do this work because it is not comfortable for me.
But
So we can use.
but here you haven't used have to. I do not. I do not have to. You have to
Okay,
use
okay,
have to also.
okay,
Yes.
okay. So have, we can use have for yeah, it is also for necessary second. We do not have to do this work,
Yes.
or we do not uh, have to go market. It is negative. Or for interrogative it is do I have to go market, or do I have to do this work? So it is for
Yes.
interrogative.
So yeah, we will do practice like this in upcoming sessions. As I shared, using the I will share the topics, and there we can try to mess up everything and try to speak whatever we have learned in grammar and in idioms also. Okay, so uh, Suraj was saying something. I haven't understood how to enable laptop mic. Laptop mic. You will. Suraj, are you there? We will get the option in laptop. Okay, one. Okay, if you are not able to share, not an issue, but it is very simple. You will, it is in front of you only if you are using laptop. Okay, yes, Pooja. uh, yes, Pooja.
Yes, ma'am.
Please share the example over have to. Have you made, or you can try. Okay, so if you do not made, you, okay, you can make it and write down in a chat box. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So till that time we can discuss has to and had to where we use. So again has to. Please can you mute yourself, Pooja?
Has to. Ha-
Can you please mute yourself right now? Yes, thank you. You can share your example in a chat box. Okay. So here we can again say has to be used. We don't have to visit horror place. Does she have to? Uh, okay. Okay. So I was sharing that has to. So has to be used for present tenses again, and with has to we can use only singular things like he, she, it, and the person of name only one name. Okay. So if I talk about the structure of the sentence, so firstly we use in affirmative subject plus has to plus object. For example, he has to go school. He has to go school. So that is a affirmative sentence. If I talk about the negative, so in negative we use, now you can think here, uh, um, you can think here, we were using in had when we are talking about past tense. In had, in negative sentence we were using did not means did. And when we discuss about have to, so in have to we were using, it is a present, so in present we were using do plus not, do not, don't have to. Now it is has to again. So here again we have to use with like, you remember this thing with he, she, it, we have to use always what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm just sharing the structure. I forget what I was sharing that in my mind only. Okay, so in negative sentence, subject plus doesn't have to plus object here. I was sharing that when we use do and does, so with does we use only similar things, he, she, it, name, and with do we use I do, you we they, I do, you we they. Okay, so here again we are forming these sentences. Yes, Anita Dev?
I want to add one thing.
Yes.
It is not for singular person because I also singular or you also singular. So we can call that third person, he, she, or it.
Okay, got 10. So yes, it is also, you can say, a right way, because I is the exception here. So that is the reason I is singular, but uh, we use do. I with I we use do only. Okay, so I was sharing that in negative sentences, subject plus doesn't have to plus object. For example, he doesn't have to go school. He doesn't have to go school. And if I talk about the interrogative, so here does plus subject plus have to plus object here. For example, does he have to go to school? Does he have to go to school? Hope you have gotten. Firstly, I have shared the affirmative sentence, that is he has to go to school. When I come to negative, when I translated this sentence into negative, that my sentence is he doesn't have to go to school, and I convert this sentence into an interrogative, so it becomes does he have to go to school. Hope it is clear. Okay, so this time, yes, Suman.
For interrogative, what structure
Structure
you
for
share?
interrogative structure is does plus subject plus have to plus object.
Does plus subject plus
Yeah.
have to
Plus
plus object.
yes. Because has to we always use he she it, he she it, not are you with it. So
Earlier, when we talk about the have to, so
yes,
for negative sentence, you said that we need to use don't have to, right? For
yes,
negative sentence. Or here we use for negative sentence doesn't have.
yes. Why we are
Okay,
using doesn't? Because with doesn't he she it we use with doesn't. She doesn't
okay,
have a car. She doesn't have a pen. Or if I talk about IUV they, so IUV they we use with do. I do not
okay.
have a car, or they do not have to go school tomorrow. This is like,
Mhm.
so hope you have got it. Yes. So now you can share the example if you are ready.
Okay, so uh, for simple sentence, he has to go to party.
He has to go to party. Yeah.
And for negative sentence, he doesn't have to go to party.
Yes.
And for interrogative, does he have go to party?
Does he have to go to the party? Yeah, it is also correct. Yes. Okay, just try to remember these structures and use in upcoming classes. Then we were able
Mhm.
to remember this, otherwise we will forget. Today we are discussing
Yes.
here, we are, and day after day maybe we will forget. So using this is must. Yes, yes, Pushpati. Now it's your turn. We don't have to visit a horror place. Does she has to work with us? Is it correct or not? We don't have to visit horror place. Does she has to work with us? So here are two sentences. Basically, I'm adding this. We don't have to visit horror place. That is correct, Suraj. And does she has to work with us? It is also correct. So your sentences was correct. Yes, Pushpari.
Ma'am.
You have to share has to you use of sorry, not use of, you have to make examples over has to, affirmative, negative and interrogative.
Okay,
Just
ma'am.
do it very quickly.
He has to work hard.
He has to work hard. Yes. Okay, she left. Okay. Okay, yes, Anita Di.
Okay. So, as I just said that we can use has for third person, like both person who is talking about third person, like
Yes.
talking about her or he. So that time we can call that her third person. Sorry. So like she has to do her work, or it is affirmative sentence.
Yes.
Or if I will convert this into negative, so uh, she do not have to do this work.
She do
She
not.
do not has to do this work. Or
She
for
does. She doesn't. With
yes,
she
yes,
lives.
yes,
Yes.
she doesn't have to do, she doesn't has to do this work.
She doesn't
Okay.
have.
Or,
To. Yes.
for interrogative, uh, Does she has to do this work?
Yes, does she has to do this work. Yeah, it is also correct. She does has to do work. Yes, it is correct, Suraj. Okay, so we are just moving towards the had to, as has to and have to it used for present. Again here, as like we are using has to, have to, we also have to use have. Yes, Anita.
Can I share?
Yes, please.
So, uh, for has or have, we can use sentences as a affirmative, negative, or interrogative, but
Yes.
we didn't use had for past tense. Instead of had, we can use did.
Yes. Yes, most of the time we use did.
For interrogative.
Yes. Okay, got it. So, okay, may I share? But we have to learn everything here basically, because do, does, and did, it is very common, because it is a present tense and we have to use in our daily life, because whatever the thing is going on is related to this grammar rule. So basically we use this normally all the time. Okay, so had to, it is used for past, and here you can use all the subjects like I, you, we, they, he, she, it, and name also. And if I talk about the affirmative sentence structure, firstly you will use subject plus had to plus object. For example, I had to wake up early. I had to wake up early. Okay, in negative, subject plus didn't have to. Do or doesn't know, only didn't, because we are talking about the past here. So a subject plus didn't have to plus object. For example, I didn't have to wake up early. And if I talk about the interrogative, so here the structure is did plus subject plus have to plus object. For example, did I have to wake up early? This is I had to wake up early. I didn't have to wake up early. Did I have to wake up early? It is very confusing while listening, but yes, uh, with the help of practice, we will make it clearly in our mind. Okay, so without making on sentence over it, we can move towards the have been, had been, and has been. Okay, if I talk about have been, so have been is used for present perfect continuous tense. Okay, and it and we can use with have been, we can use subject I, you, we, they. Have been is a present perfect continuous tense, and for with have been we use since. Okay, since, or we can also use for, since oblique for, subject plus have been plus verb plus ing also. Hope you have gotten. Firstly, you have to use here, or either you can use subject plus have been plus verb की first form plus ing here. For example, we have been working since morning here. We have been working since morning here. It is a present perfect continuous tense. It shows जो काम हो रहा था और स्टिल वो अभी तक चल रहा है. जो काम काफ़ी टाइम से हो रहा था बट वो स्टिल अभी तक वो चल रहा हैगा. ओके, वी हैव बीन वर्किंग सिंस मॉर्निंग. आई एम लाइक मैं सुबह से वर्क कर रही हूँ. सो हेयर आई एम, एंड इफ आई हैव टू मेक दिस इन नेगेटिव, वी हैव नॉट बीन वर्किंग. वी हैव नॉट बीन वर्किंग. And if I talk about the interrogative, so that is have we been working? Okay, so I am also getting confused. If Anita, you will know the structure of the interrogative and negative, so you can tell us, or either we can discuss it tomorrow for better understanding. Have been, had been, and has been. Okay, not an issue. This have been, has been, and had been we will discuss tomorrow in tomorrow's class. till that time we can make sentences over had to. I have shared the examples and the structure of this. Yes, because we do not have that much time, and it, I think, have been, has been, and had been. It will take more time to compare had to, have to, and has to. So we have to give proper time over it. So this time we can make sentences over the had to. Okay, so we can start from uh, again. We can start from Anita Di. Yes, Anita Di.
For had.
Had to.
Okay, had to.
Yes.
Uh, we can use had to for past. Like in past, we have to do this work. Like it is very necessary. We
Yes.
means in past life वो बहुत जरूरी काम था जो हमें करना चाहिए था. So
Yes.
we can use we had to do that work because it is very necessary. And if we are converting it's in a interrogative, so that time we can use did
Yes.
for instead of had.
Yes.
Like uh, did yes, did she do no, did she yes do, did she do, no, it is I think wrong.
Yes, it is
Did
correct.
uh, did she do this work at last night?
Okay, so here we are
It
talking
is
about.
correct.
No, it is not correct. Did your sentence, what was the
Did
sentence?
what is the correct sentence?
Yes, I am asking to you to repeat your sentence.
Please unmute yourself.
Yes, I am asking to you to repeat your sentence again.
Did she do this work in last night?
Did she do this work last night? So I think the correct sentence is did she had to do this work last night? Because here we are using had to. Are you still confusing? Okay, let's listen to Suman. Maybe she will make us understand. Yes,
So for
Suman.
had to, I have
Yes.
to explain had to.
Yes.
So I made one sentence here for had to, like he had to apologize after realizing his mistake.
We had to apologize after realizing his mistake. Yes.
Okay. So it's a simple sentence. And for negative, did he had to apologize uh, apologize his mistake?
Yes. So again, what you were doing wrong in the sentence, Anita Di, you were using had to, and I was also using had to. Here we have to use in interrogative and in negative have only. Okay,
Only
it's in.
have.
Yes, no, like as you have shared date, we have to use date in interrogative plus have to, and in negative didn't have to. But if I talk about the simple sentence means affirmative, we directly here we have to use have, had to. Hope you have gotten.
No. For past thing we can use did she do this work, because with the did we can use only first form.
But did she, which she, how you can use do.
Because with did we only use first form. Did she do this work at last night? उसने
Did,
ये काम रात को किया था.
yes,
क्या
but
उसने ये काम रात को किया था?
yes, it is correct. But here we are discussing about had to. So what in
So
had?
no, in but in past tense we do not use had to.
Yes,
Instead
we.
of had we are using did for interrogative.
Yes, did plus subject plus have to. Did.
Have to is for present tense.
Yes, have to is for present tense, but here you are using did also. So did here is for like you use did for past here. So in had to, when you are using, when you are trying to convert had to like simple simple sentences in negative or in interrogative. So here you have to use did. Like in negative, firstly I will tell you the structure of the negative sentence. Again I'm repeating. Had to we
No,
use
not negative or interrogative. Please just repeat.
interrogative. Did plus subject plus have to plus object.
Have to.
Yes,
Okay.
because
And
did
for negative,
and for negative you have to use subject plus didn't did not have to plus
okay,
object.
didn't have to for
Yes.
negative.
Yes.
Okay.
So what was your sentence? Can you repeat again so we can try to convert?
Are you
Anita.
asking to me?
No, no, I'm asking to Anita ji.
Sorry. Yes.
What was your sentence? She uh, had, I think she has to. What was the sentence? I forget it.
Did she have to do this work at last night?
Did she
No.
have?
No.
No, no.
I think structure sentence structure is just wrong, because when we talk about uh, can I explain in Hindi?
Yes, please.
जब हम किसी बीते हुए कल के बारे में बात करते हैं, तो जैसे मैंने बोला, क्या उसने ये काम किया था? जब था बीच में आ जाता है, तो वहां पर डिड शी डू दिस वर्क एट लास्ट नाइट, ये सेंटेंस होगा। और जब वो नेसेसरी वाली थिंग आ जाती है ना, क्या उसको ये काम करना पड़ा, पड़ा,
Yes.
वो तो वहां पर डिड शी हैव टू डू दिस वर्क एट लास्ट नाइट।
Did she? But again, I hear you are making one mistake again. Did
हम्म
she have to? So did.
यस फॉर नहीं,
Yes.
फॉर नेसेसरी थिंग, मतलब जो जरूर, जैसे उसको करना ही पड़ेगा। इस सिचुएशन के अंदर डिड शी हैव टू डू दिस वर्क एट लास्ट नाइट, कि उसको कल यह काम करना, क्या उसे कल यह काम करना पड़ा।
Yes.
तो इसके लिए हम ये करेंगे, और अगर हम बोलते हैं कि उसको करना पड़ा था, तो वहां पर आएगा डिड शी डू दिस वर्क एट लास्ट नाइट। वी डू नॉट यूज हेयर हैव, अगर
Yes.
था आ जाता है तो। अगर था
Okay.
नहीं आता, अगर पढ़ा आता है, तो आएगा डिड शी हैव टू डू दिस वर्क एट लास्ट नाइट।
Okay. So one more thing which I want to share with you. Like again, we are forgetting here when we use she. So with she we have to use not have. We have to use has to. Yes. So this is the confusing, but it will take like we have to do practice over it. So whenever we use she or he or it, you have to use always. You have to use has. And whenever you use I, like did I have. So here you can use here you can use have. Like with plural subject you have to use always have, but with singular you have to use only has to when you are talking about past. In had to, like the structure is like for example, did I have to wake up early. So here I use did, it is talking about past. Did I have to wake up early. If I have to convert this in like did she have to wake up, did she has to wake up in early. So here I use she. So with she I have to use always has to, not have to. So basically we make mistakes here because it is our habit. So
Yes, because it is for third person and not
yes,
for singular person, and मतलब बोलने में थोड़ा पास्ट टेंस में जैसे हो जाता है ना, कि क्या वो रात सुबह जल्दी उठी, उठना पड़ा। तो
yes,
इसको इसमें जैसे पड़ा, तो ये एक उसको, मतलब जो वो नहीं करना चाहती थी तभी भी उसे करना पड़ा। और अगर सिंपल इन अफर्मेटिव सेंटेंस, क्या वो जल्दी उठी, तो उठी का मतलब उठी है भी हो सकता है, उठी भी हो सकता है। तो इट इज वेरी सिंपल।
in Hindi we can understand, but in English when we are using English we get confused always. So Yeah, there are many ways in, like in past we can use it. There is multiple sentence structures or grammar rules for using in past, but we have to use all the things correctly. For that we have to do practice. Yes, Suman, uh, any example over it?
For what? For had to.
Yes, for had to.
See, um,
Okay.
the sentences he had. Let me think. I didn't.
Okay.
I
Yes.
Sorry, I have to leave the class because someone is ringing bell.
Okay,
My
you can.
doorbell.
Okay, bye bye. Okay, hope we have. I think we have discussed very well here about the sentence structures, and we also have made sentence over it, and that the sentence we also convert into negative and interrogative. So here we did basically practice. Now it's our responsibility to use these sentences in our upcoming classes so that we can easily use it. Like we can easily use these grammatical rules. So yeah, this is
but
the
I
thing.
want to say here that it's like the rules are many.
Yes.
How can we uh, put in our mind, and like it's very difficult to remember all the rules.
Yeah, it's very difficult to remember all the rules. So for that, what we can do here, firstly we have to improve our listening skills. That is, we all are like which I think we all have a good listening skills. Okay, yeah, because we are doing practice since many days, or we can since many months. Okay, so for that, what we can do, as I have shared with you all, I will share the topics in that topic whenever we are putting our opinion. So at that time, we have to listen very focusedly, and when we are making any kind of mistake, you just have to interrupt. No, at that time you directly have to interrupt, not wait for completing the sentence, completing her opinion. Just on that time, just try to interrupt her and tell that your sentence is incorrect. So by this we will remember this thing.
Yes, I think
Because
this is the good thing.
yeah, so we will do this thing also. Okay,
Okay.
so we are running out of the time. Does she has to work with us? Yeah, it is correct. Okay, Suraj, one feedback for you. Whenever you are trying to speak, just try to turn on your camera and mic also when you are getting chance to speak, because it is very important to for improving and gaining a confidence. You have to be with your camera, and okay, you are just active in a chat box. Okay, so I think we have done the class. Now it's time to terminate the session. Now we will meet tomorrow, and day after day we have holiday. Okay, so bye bye, take care,
Okay, thank you.
bye.